Hey guys, this is my video for Team 8 for our work business breakdown structure. Again, we are doing China, so this is kind of just a video compiling how we're starting to use the tool and what we're hoping to get to do with it. So project scope, so we're going to try to keep the project scope in this mind, and that's just sort of like our goal for the project. I think it'll help our team stay on track with planning, with our end result. So if, we want to get to China, we want to do the thing with SDG, then as long as we have that end goal in mind, whenever we're doing our work packages or whenever we're trying to plan places to go with time and budget, we'll be like, okay, is this going to help us get to the end goal? Our end result to plan a trip that will help participants learn how China is solving SDG goals for surrounding communities. And it's kind of just building toward the finish line is going to help us stay on track, essentially. So causes of project trade-offs. So this would be like if we want to visit this place because it's culturally cool, but then we won't be able to visit this place that's going to teach us about something else. So as we plan, we'll keep our schedule, budget, scope in balance to get the best result for our trip. Okay, so the work breakdown structure is kind of like a hierarchy chart. So it's that moral template, moral. It's that template on the website that kind of had like a breakdown, like sticky notes. So you've got your priority at the top, which is the project as a whole, which is the project scope. So the hierarchy system will be used to help organize our activities. Moral so far has been a great resource for planning what kind of work packages we might need. So it is kind of nice to be able to label each group what we want the end result to be for that group. So it's like we have something for academics, something for cultural, and then we have like a little slip down that'll say like budget or time. And we sort of add to that. So hopefully as we kind of prune it and clean it up, we'll have a solid basis for our plan. And we can use the system to pick work packages and ideas that have the most balance between schedule, budget, and scope. All right, so continuing how we're going to use the moral template to add ideas as a team and then kind of compare them at the end and just sort of take this away or add this here and try to keep it as clean as possible. The system will allow us to benefit the most from our trip. So we'll be able to keep that balance between like academics, culture, fun, travel. We'll be able to set it all in one plan and keep time and money in mind. We'll be able to pick the best work packages and build our project from there. With this tool, we can keep our trip balanced and we can deliver academic, cultural, and social value to the trip. And something to keep in mind is like organization. So it's important to organize and code your breakdown afterwards, which was basically just like, okay, so everything that's for the budget, we'll put it under this budget tab, or everything that's for travel, we'll put it under this travel tab, so that we can quickly analyze the cost of our work projects and make sure they're staying in balance. So you'll also be able to organize the cost of your trip. If you do any activities, you'll be able to keep up with the cost of those activities and the cost of equipment for your trip, which is something like I hadn't kept in mind before was, the stuff that we'll actually need to do to get there or what we might need to actually do these activities. And we'll also be able to compare travel expenses so we can pick the best travel package for our set goals and to get where we need to go.